What's going on, everybody? I'm Blockchain Crusader Crusade to these blockchains every single day. I had a little bit of technical issues there at the very beginning, but we are here. We're ready to rock and roll. Today, the Ethereum ETFs got officially approved. Officially approved. Let's freaking go. If you aren't excited, you should be. Now, is the price blasting off to $6,000, $7,000? No. Will it? Yes. But just not yet, right? Kind of how we saw with Bitcoin. We saw Bitcoin have a massive pump to the upside. We had Bitcoin actually have a massive rally to the upside for many months before the ETFs came in, because people were already expecting ETFs. All the rumors were coming around, right? It was a very different story with the Bitcoin ETFs. And Bitcoin went on a massive rally all the way up to January. We got the approval. It went up a little bit higher, and then, right, it came back down. It crashed, and then it slowly recovered from there. Ethereum did the opposite. Ethereum peaked out in March, started coming down, and for the last 2 months, it was going down. All hopes of an Ethereum ETF were gone when the whole FUD around the world started coming out, with the United States SEC coming out saying that Ethereum could be a security and was under investigation. And all these things were being said at the time, which then led to massive price, just kind of just not even price, but just overall, the sentiment of the ETF coming was pretty much gone. And out of nowhere, flip of a switch, this week, we got the ETF might be coming. Boom. Thursday came, 4 o'clock, 4:30. We got the official announcement. The ETF is officially approved. If you guys haven't seen it, let me go check it out over here on the X platform. You guys can check it out. It's actually one of my right here. You guys can check it out right here. This was the first evidence that United States Security Exchange Commission, regulatory NYC, yada, 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 CBOE, bum, bum, bum. We got the Ether-based exchange traded products getting approved. They got approved, all 6 of them, from Fidelity, BlackRock, I believe Grayscale. They all got approved, and they're all now going to start kicking off, right? Going to start kicking off. But guess what? The price of Ethereum is not even loading right now. Just kidding. Let me see. Come on. Refresh here. Come on. Where you at, Ethereum? Where are you at right now? Ethereum's price was whipping up, down, sideways, to the left. If anybody was trying to trade the news, they definitely got wrecked. I can guarantee you that. We got, before the news came out, boom, we had a delay, right? We came all the way down to about $3,500. Swung fail. There was a swing failure pattern, SFP, very bullish, right? Boom. Started climbing back up, came up as high as 3,900, came back down, and continued to go sideways here. Now, do I expect this to continue going up? Absolutely. I expect the next week or so, we're definitely going to start seeing some climbing of the Ethereum, especially when the ETFs officially start trading, right? Right now, they just got approved. When they start trading and the people start actually purchasing Ethereum, and that news starts coming out, there's going to be a lot more sentiment and a lot more price appreciation for Ethereum. We've seen what it can do for the Bitcoin price, right? Bitcoin's price accelerated massively. We jump over to the Bitcoin chart. I can see right when the ETF got approved. So right over here around January 13th. Yep, right here. You guys can see this. Right here, we had, look at all this massive run up for months, massive run up, massive run up, massive run up. These all for months, right? Here comes January 13th or 14th, whatever it was, got approved. We wicked out at 48,000, came down all the way down to 38,000. A nice little like 20% drop. Let me turn off this magnet right there. Yeah, about 21% drop, and then since then, blast off time. And that was how many days? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12 days of downward side action, and then massive blast off, hitting new all-time highs, breaking total market structure, changing everything up for Bitcoin's price. And now Ethereum is on the same boat, right? We just got this news. We came all the way down here. We swung failed, which is a very bullish pattern. So that's a big sign of a reversal coming back up. So what do I expect here in the next couple of weeks, days, to see this starting to climb up and continue moving to the upside? Now that an Ethereum ETF is approved, I will probably only sell 50% of my Ethereum allocation. And I definitely think that the getting close to that $12,000 price for Ethereum is a lot more possible. I was always shooting for between 8,000 to 12,000, and I was definitely hesitant on how much likelihood the 12,000 was going to be, all highly dependent on the Ethereum ETF. With the ETF now on board, where I'm definitely a lot more confident on a $12,000 Ethereum being possible on this bull market. How do you put the price on this nonsense? I don't put price on nonsense. We look at technical levels, we look at price action, we look at TA, we look at the chart. I don't know what the question was there. Referring to ETF is going to start selling in 2 to 3 weeks. Is that true, Levithian? Or I got to see that. I don't know if that's true or not. Ben says, cock in you, baby. Let's go. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Let's freaking go. Mark Dutch says, show Crusader some love, hitting that like button. Yes, guys, smash those likes button. Tap that screen. Let's get it rocking and rolling. If you're on TikTok, tapping that screen gets more people rocking and rolling in here. The faster, the better. Keeps keeping the live on the For You page. If you're on YouTube, also smash those likes. Drop a comment in the chat. Let's get it rocking and rolling. The more engagement, vote on my poll out there. Do you think Ethereum is going to break 6K? Yes or no? We got 100K yet. I hear people talking about crypto stuff. Yeah, definitely 100K is coming, bro. A lot of people are kind of bearish on 100K, but I think 100K is going to melt through like butter. We're going to melt through that thing like butter, baby. So let's jump out here. Everything overall is kind of just right. The market just kind of doesn't really know where to go. Pepe is up 14%. Pepe has been ripping up 51% this week. Ondo, but a good old boy Ondo up 10%, up over $1. Let's freaking go, Ondo. Over $1 today. Did Ondo get an ETF or did Ethereum get an ETF? Come on, Ondo's moving faster than freaking Ethereum is right now with this ETF approval. So let's go. That's very bullish for Ondo. Let's see here. What else do we got moving up? We have Aave. We have Aave moving up 3.5%. We have Lido up 3.3%. We have ENA up 3.1%. I made a video earlier today talking about the Ethereum ETF approval coming, yes or no, what the critical levels were going to be, what were 3 cryptos that could be definitely affected in benefit of the Ethereum ETF passing through. So if you guys want to go check that out, definitely go do so. I highly suggest you guys go do that. Where's my channel at? Come on, man. Where's my channel? So guys right here says, do not buy. Warning. Definitely not the time to be buying, longing, trading, shorting. It was just not the time for that. But I definitely I covered 3 cryptos briefly, and I'm sure there's a lot more that will probably be affected by it. But 3 cryptos that are definitely going to be affected by the ETF being approved for Ethereum and moving to the upside. So I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Crusader Army. We're live every single day, Monday through Friday on YouTube, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Went a little bit earlier today, but that's fine. And obviously on TikTok, we post videos every single day as well. So smash those likes, drop your questions down below, and I will get to them at some point. So when we go over here to the crypto world, the news in the crypto world, everybody's talking about the ETF right now. Breaking Ethereum spot ETFs approved by the SEC, right? Everything's about the Ethereum ETF. Now we just got to wait for the price action to really start kicking in. I saw some information about whales loading up. Whales loaded up in Ethereum anticipation. Look at this. Look at this. 6,229 Ethereum were transferred from Coinbase Institutional to unknown wallets. The 5 transfers from Coinbase Institutional ranging between 5,900 to 6,200 each, valued between 22 million and 23 million. 5 transfers, all worth about 22 million each, right? From the Coinbase Institutional to unknown wallets. They were buying up Ethereum in ahead of time. The SEC is set to prove or deny, right? This was before the approval even came out. People knew, man. People always know. There's always somebody in the inside that knows what's happening, and they're buying it up when the time comes. So things have definitely shifted here in this bull market. If you guys are not bullish, if you guys are not freaking excited, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you guys, but it is a crazy time in this bull market that not only did we get 1 ETF, but we got 2 ETFs in a matter of 6 months. January 14th or whatever it is, the beginning of January, we got the Bitcoin ETF. And in less than 6 months, we got another ETF for the second largest project ever, Ethereum smart contract platform. So, hate it or not, talk all the smack you want, think that XRP is going to take over the Swift system or whatever. Ethereum got the ETF, not XRP, not none of these ISO 222 coins that are going to take over everything, not algorithm, nothing. Ethereum got the second ETF, baby. Ethereum. That tells you everything. Everybody else flooding Ethereum with the ETH gate and it's going to be a security. You guys got played. You guys got played. Alexander G in the house. What's going on? Sam, what's up? I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here, smashing those likes, hitting that follow if you're not following me already, because we're going to continue crusading through these blockchains. So let's take a look at Bitcoin's price action here on the short term. Let's see here. Let's take a look at price action for Bitcoin. So yeah, Bitcoin's on the way up, right? We broke out of this downward trend here. You guys saw this downward trend that we were in from up here all the way down here. All right, we broke out of it. Boom. We came all the way up to the value area high of this previous range that we were in. Came up here, tapped this this naked point of control that we were up, not naked point of control, sorry. This naked horizontal, this naked area here, 71,600. We tapped that. So this is a point right here. Let me boom. We tapped that, got rejected, came right back under the 2021 all-time high, which is not good, coming to the point of control of this range, right? And we're bouncing off this point of control, which is very, very bullish. We need to stay above this point of control and continue to make back our move back above the 2021 all-time high. We need to stay above the all-time high. The all-time high needs to be flipped into support. When will we see alt season? That is a great question, Red Man. Dude, Ethereum is sparking the largest altcoin season we've ever seen. You guys are not ready for what's coming. Let me tell you, you guys are not ready, because with Ethereum being on these ETFs, and as we see Ethereum pumping, we're going to see massive pumpage in the altcoins. It is coming, my friends. It is coming. It feels like it's not. It feels like the bear market all over again. But guys, we are so early in this bull market. We're going to run hard. I think I've been saying it. I will continue to say it. 100K for Bitcoin, 100K plus before the end of this year. Q4 of this year is going to melt faces. Melt faces. The summer might be a little wonky. We're going to see some up and downs. It's going to be a little wavy. It's going to be a little choppy, right? But now with this Ethereum ETF, get ready to rock and roll, because when things get running, they're going to run a lot harder and a lot faster than you saw back in back in March and in February. February and March was an amazing altcoin season. Things ran extremely hard, extremely fast. It's going to be so much faster now. Top for Bitcoin is November. I don't think so, man. I don't think November is going to be the top. I've had a few people tell me that the top being this November, which lines up with the elections. I just think that's too easy. That's just too basic. I honestly do think that the top is going to go into the 2025. When is it going to be in 2025? Strategically, not strategically, but traditionally, with the 4-year cycles, with how long they are, it's about 500 give or take days. So if we jump out on the daily here, we jump out here on the daily. Let me jump out to a different Bitcoin chart. Not this Bitcoin chart. So it's just a clean chart. Let me get rid of this line right here. So let's jump out to the weekly. So 2021, where is it? Right here. So look, from bottom to top, we're gonna measure. Where's my measuring tool? Right here. This is around the fog around the world. When the fog around the world started back in March of 2020, right? This was the total bottom, and then we ran all the way to the very tip top, of November. Yep, November 2021. That was the entire bull market. So let's switch it over. Damn it. That was on the weekly. Sorry, guys. Let me do that one more time, but on the daily, so we can get actually the amount of days. So from the bottom of the market to the very tip top here, over here in November, right? 610 days. We've had a few other runs that are shorter than that, but let's say 500 days flat just to average things out, right? 500 days flat. So now let's do it again, right? Oops, let's find the bottom. We bottomed out around here in November of 2022. That was the bottom of the market. So from there, from this bottom, all 500, we are what, 500 days from the total bottom. We are, where we at? What was I say? 600. Oh, I'm talking about 600. What was I talking about? 500. 600 days. We're getting put in, see, like 600 days is July of 2024. See, that's not the that's not the problem. That's the problem there. That you see, is that right there is already telling us that we're already ending the bull market, which is not right. So like the actual math for the average, I messed that up because that's just the one bull market. The average has to be from all the other markets, which I don't have right now. So forget what I was saying, guys. Forget what I was saying. I honestly still don't believe that the bull market is going to end in the bottom of November. It's just too soon. Just as soon. I forget what the whole math is and how to average out all the numbers because I'm not going to go through all the different cycles. I don't have the parabolic chart up. It's going to take too long to do all the to get the averages. But I appreciate every single one of you guys. One of you guys just hit that subscribe. Let's go, Chris. Welcome to the Crusader. Oh, just became a member. Just remember, somebody's gifting memberships. Oh, snap. Somebody's gifting memberships. Who gifted memberships? Crypto Pollo gifted 5 members. Let's freaking go. Clay the Great became a member. I appreciate every single one of you guys becoming a member of this channel. Really helps me out. Really supports. Really appreciate it. Alexandra G became a member. Thank you. Thank you, man. Good to see all of you guys becoming members of the show. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for the support. The top for this altcoin. Ooh, another one. Crypto Cologne. Crypto becoming a member of the channel as well. Let's freaking go. Let me try to read this chat here. It says the top of the altcoins is in the RSI in April 2021. That's why everyone is saying 2025. It's this year, not next. The Bitcoin top in November 2021 was not the alts top. You're right. The Bitcoin top in 2021 was not the top for altcoins. Altcoins did continue to run. The top was in 2022 for sure, because there was definitely a lot more running until everything happened with FTX and all the the whole shebang and the whole shebang back and forth. Overall, I still don't think that the end of the bull market is going to be this this run here, because it just doesn't make sense to me with the ETFs launching now, right? In less than a year of the ETF launch, you're telling me that these ETFs, these hedge funds, are buying up all this Bitcoin, all this Ethereum, and they're just going to dump it all in less than 12 months, right? ETFs go into pension funds, go into retirement funds. They go into these long-term investment vehicles that are using the traditional finance, and they're all just going to get dumped in less than 12 months. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me that that's where it's going, especially with what's happening with the US dollar, what's happening with just overall economically. Big money wants to put their money where they can preserve their wealth, right? Let's stop thinking about this as just you and me as the average person. Let's talk about it as people with money, big money, right? Smart money. Big money whales, they want to put their money in Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? The top two vehicles. They're only looking for a 2x, 3x, right? 4x, maybe. They're not looking for 10x's, 15x's, 100x's. They don't need any of that, right? Because they already have a ton of money. A 2x for them makes them a boatload of money, millions of dollars, right? So that being said, they also foresee what is happening with the US dollar. Why would they transfer all their money in less than 12 months back to dollars, right? Where's the hedge, right? We know the dollar is only going to get worse. Ain't nobody going to save the dollar. Don't matter who gets elected. It don't matter if it's Mr. T or Mr. B. The Fed and the dollar is going to continue on its cycle until they can no longer kick the can down the road, and people have to face up consequences. It's past the point of no return. So there is no saving the dollar one way or another with whoever gets involved. So that doesn't affect it A 10 to 12 trillion crypto market cap. I think that's high, Carmine. I think that's high. I think honestly, the highest I would say would be 8 trillion. I honestly think between 6 to 8 trillion would be the range for the total market cap for crypto in this cycle. Sam says we will see. I got a lot to back it up. There's major narratives coming as well. War, major inflation, and market crashes. Alt cycle is 3 years. Hey man, let's stay up to date. Keep coming to the show, and let's see what happens, man. I hope if you're right, you're right. Then people need to know. So there's no like I need to be right. If you're right, you're right, bro. And if the data shows that what you're saying comes to fruition, then let's make it happen, right? Let's make the adjustments that we need to make to keep it running, to keep it rolling, because we're all here to make money. We're all here to grow our portfolios. We're all here to learn how to build wealth, right? How to build wealth with crypto. And how do you do that? Well, you need to grow a portfolio. You need to invest money. You need to cash flow, right? You need to cash flow. These are all the steps. I put this into a very small, simple chart. There's a lot of more details in all these different little bubbles, right? But if you have no money and you have no job, right, you better get a fiat miner. You better get a job, right? If you get a minimum wage job and you're like, well, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I don't have enough money to invest. There's two things you do. One, invest in your education, right, and start getting a better job. So if you're a minimum wage burger flipper at Burger King or McDonald's or whatever, if you're a young kid, that's no problem. Use that money to invest. If you're an older person, doing a minimum wage job, try to invest in something that can, and when I say invest, doesn't mean go to college. It doesn't mean, go buy a course or whatever. It just means invest, commitment, time, whatever it is, whether it's reading books, watching YouTube videos, whatever it is, to be able to upgrade your skills to a point where you can get a better job that can pay you a little bit more money. And then obviously the next thing you need to learn is, once you learn how to do that, is learn how to reduce your expenses, whether it's reducing going out to eat, right? Going out to eat, $50 easy. Every time you go out to eat, $50 easy. It's a lot more, right? I went out with my wife the other day. I spent $100 on a movie and dinner. $100 the whole day. So that was one outing. So when I say $50, I'm on the low end, right? Especially if you live in a big city. When you go out for a drink, you go out for a meal, you go out to do anything, you're spending $100 easy. But I'm putting it on the low end, $50 every outing, and you have 2 outings per week. That's $400 a month. $400 right there that you're spending on outings that you could be reducing. Stop going out, stop spending money, and using that money to invest. Getting a coffee, right? Going to buy coffee every morning, Monday through Friday, go to work from Starbucks, $4 or $5. At the end of the month, that's $80 on coffee that you're spending every month. That's $480 now that you have saved if you stop going out, you stop buying coffee, right? If you go out for lunch during work, $10, $12, $15 for a meal every single day, Monday through Friday, that's another few $100 that you just saved right there at the end of the month. You're almost at $1,000. You're almost at $1,000 already just by these 3 things. And there's a lot more stuff that you can do to reduce money, to reduce expenses, right? So you can be able to save money and then put that money to work. Invest in your education, invest that money, build a portfolio, whether it's a long-term HODL bag, right? That's how I started. I started investing, building my portfolio for long-term HODL bags. And then recently, right, I've been learning how to make my long-term bags cash flow, right? Make my money work for me. So the assets that I'm holding that are appreciating in value anyways, I'm actually putting them to work where they collect me fees and I'm making money and making them work for me. Because if we're here to be your own bank, right? Crypto's all about be your own bank, be your own bank. If you're here to be your own bank, which is what I'm here to do, I gotta think like a bank. And what do banks do? Banks don't just collect money and put it in the vault. Banks collect money and put that money to work to make them more money. Crypto Poll says, how do you do that in Miami, bro? You need to show me. Bro, let me tell you, bro, I don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere, bro, because anytime you walk out the door, $100 is gone. $100 is gone. The $100 is the new 20. Every time you walk out of the door, you're spending $100 easy. Redman says 100% got a side hustle. Let's go, Alexandra G. That's what I'm talking about. Got a side hustle. We're gonna have ETFs on top of ETFs. ETF squared. We're gonna have ETF squared. They're already talking about a Solana ETF. I don't know if that's gonna come to fruition or not. Who knows? Reduce costs and drive Uber on your days off and DCA alts until October. Boom, you'll be good. Let's freaking go, TY. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Side hustles, grinding it out. That's how you build wealth, right? That's how you build wealth. Get a fiat miner that can bankroll you so you can keep dollar cost averaging, building your portfolio, putting your assets to work. Every rich person in this country and around the world has assets. They're all rich because their assets work for them. Their assets are always making them more money. When a market crash comes, right, and everybody goes broke, the people that own assets, they recover the fastest. Even though their assets lose value in the short term, in the long term they bounce back. They make a lot more money, right? So it's just assets, man. Assets, put them to work, put them to work. What do you mean you don't go out? I've seen those TikToks of you in your car. Yeah, but I'm not going out to spend money anywhere. I'm going out on a drive with the family. I'm going out to the park. Things like that. That's where you see those TikToks in the car. I'm not actually going out to like restaurants. I'm not going out to freaking anywhere to spend money. I'm going out to free stuff, parks, little things like that. Just little family events, going out to the beach, things like that, man. Because you got to save the money. Save the money. You can't live. You can't spend all the money because we're in the bull market. Oh yeah, we're in the bull market. Spend, spend, spend. Buy new cars. Buy this. Buy that. Because then when the bear market comes and all that money goes bye bye, you're gonna be broke, 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 broke. Um, I worked all the overtime I could straight into crypto. Dude, let's go. Let's go, Linda. Let's go. Uh it works. Put your car in Turo. Yeah, I've heard about that. That's really good too. What is a site with all the bubbles of stock and crypto in your background? This is cryptobubbles.net. Cryptobubbles.net. Uh Kakinu 10 mil cap. 10 mil cap. What? What? Crow with knife. What? What is going on? What is going on? I appreciate every single one of you guys tapping that screen. Keep those likes rocking and rolling. Let's get 1,000 likes, guys. We don't got 1,000 likes yet. Come on, we need more likes. We need more likes. Let's see here. Let's jump into some more TA here, into some other altcoins. Let's take a check. Let's check out Solana here. Let's check out Solana. Oh, man, on the 15 minute. Let me jump out to the daily. So Solana, obviously, everything came down when Ethereum came down at the beginning of the ETF, prove or deny or whatever. Right, came down, was still holding above this 173. Very, very bullish, holding above this 173, which is the value area high of this range that we've been in. Target is 198. We've been rejected from this multiple times as we've crossed over it. So that's going to be the big question: is can we get above it? Can we get above this area right here and stay there, right? And stay above 198. If we lose 175, 174, then obviously we're going to be coming down here to potentially, let's see here. Where do we have a naked horizontal sitting over here at 141. So that's gonna be interesting. 141 will probably be the target, which is right above the 138, which is the point of control for this range, anyways. So we will see if Solana can hold this in the long term. Let me see here. On though now, bro. I'm off though. I'm in between. Oh, let's go. Let's freaking go. Keep smashing those likes, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Call on Kronos. Dude, Kronos is underrated. Kronos is underrated. It ain't doing jack squat ding dong right now. But let me tell you, crypto.com's got money to spend on marketing. And when the next altcoin season starts, this thing's gonna run, bro. I'm very bullish on dexes and centralized exchange tokens. They always do well. Crypto.com is probably going to do well as well. Now, is it going to be a 50xer, 20xer, 15xer, 10xer? Maybe not. Most likely not. But it is going to do well nonetheless. Dot is underrated, dude. Dot is underrated. I was having a conversation with Crypto Billy. And there's some alpha coming out here about Polkadot being definitely under the radar. So definitely going to be keeping a closer eye on Dot here. I am potentially thinking of selling my Axon DAO, the rest of my bag of Axon DAO, because it just isn't performing the way I want it to. and I know it can in the long term, but I don't know if I want to wait that long. And I haven't. I've taken enough profits from it. I've created a moon bag, but I still hold a pretty fat bag, which I should have taken a lot more profits on when we were up at 96 cents. And I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat. Should I sell my Axon Dow and buy DOT? Should I sell my Axon Dow and buy DOT? Drop a 1 in the chat if you agree. Drop a 2 in the chat if you don't agree. And saying do not sell Axon Dow for DOT. Let me know in the chat right now. Drop it down below. 1 if yes, sell the Axon Dow and buy Polkadot. 2 if you say no, do not sell the Axon Dow for Polkadot. Let me know in the chat. I'll wait for those answers. Somebody said don't sell Axon Dow. Let me see here. When do you feel like Crow would run? Altcoin season, man. Altcoin season. When we start seeing a lot more spending happening. Kyle says no. Luxury says no. Seeing a lot of no's. Seeing a lot of no's. Maybe I'll hold on. 3, buy Ondo. Dude, I've definitely been buying Ondo. I've been buying Ondo since 29 cents. Ondo. Oops. See. Ondo is the GOAT. The GOAT. Up 22% today. I mean, in the week, up 12% today. Ondo is the GOAT. I got a price prediction video out there for Ondo. So yeah, I'm very bullish on Ondo. I think Ondo's gonna do very, very well. Very, very well. So yeah, you're saying don't buy Polkadot, buy Ondo. Maybe I'll split the Axon Dow bag, half Polkadot, half Ondo, just so I can get some more Ondo. Decentralized science is going to run. I agree with you. I do believe decentralized science is going to run as well. But man, I've been patient for so long, and it's just been so aggravating to see Axon Dow drop so hard. It's freaking dropped to like 80 something freaking percent, man, and it just hasn't been able to get a relief since the top here, since the top to where we're at right now. Yeah, 77%, man, 77% from the very top, give or take. So aggravating to see this, and just like been freaking dead in the water for the longest. Very low volume, right? Not even $1 million of volume. Very aggravating, but I agree. I do think that this thing could run very, very hard, very, very fast. It's just been so frustrating to like watch it just sit there, just sit there, just sitting there, just sitting there. But it's part of the game. What is alt season? Alt season is getting started. When we start seeing Ethereum run with the ETFs being with the new ETFs accumulating Ethereum, once we start seeing Ethereum being accumulated, this thing starts crossing new all-time highs for Ethereum. Get ready. Just how the same thing that happened with Bitcoin, altcoins are going to run. When Ethereum starts breaking new all-time highs, altcoins are going to be running. Thoughts on Arrow? Dude, I'm extremely bullish on Arrow. Aerodrome, one of the biggest DeFi players on Base. Base being the network for Coinbase itself, right? And they're being the biggest DeFi player on Coinbase, on the Base network. Very bullish on Base, on Arrow, I mean, sorry. I am bullish on the Base network. It's just that there's no token. But I am very bullish on Arrow. I'm very bullish on Velo as well, which is basically the same company, same concept, but on optimism. Very bullish on this as well. Let's see here. Can you take a look at Alex Lab chart, please? Yeah, let's go take a look at Alex Lab. Where's Alex Lab? Alex Lab. What's the ticker for this thing? Is it just okay? Yeah, it's just Alex. All right, let's see here. Yeah, after that exploit, it definitely had a big little dump a lump. Big old dump a lump. Let's see. Let's get the range here for Q1. Come on. Boom. Okay. Perfecto. There we go. Let's get the range here for April. Okay, we have a naked point of control up here at 32 cents, which is very good. We had a naked horizontal sitting down here that we tapped already, so that's bullish. We tapped this. That's very bullish. Now, now let's pull a fib here. Pull a fib from this top all the way down to this bottom. And guess what, guys? The fib with the naked point of control, guess where we're at? We're right up at 34, 36 cents. The point of control is at 37. So between 34 to 37 is the next big target to the upside here that is calling for Alex Lab to reach back above, which is a move of about, let me turn off the magnet, which is a move about 90% pump to the upside. 91, 90% pump to fill this gold pocket to the upside. It's a big swing, big move to the upside. That is the next big target here that we should be going for. Let me check out the monthly pivot. Yeah, monthly pivot is up here as well. So we got the monthly pivot right in between the gold pocket. We've got we got the naked point of control. We have a lot of targets up here all lined up saying, come and get me. 90% pump to the upside after that big drop because of the exploit that was done, and then obviously everything that's been happening. So very, very bullish on Alex Labs. Always I was bullish on Alex and anything that does with Bitcoin DeFi, Bitcoin ecosystem. Very bullish. Obviously, I was unfortunate for their exploit or what they had. So the big target is up there at between 34 to 37 cents. That's the big target to the upside. Obviously, if we continue moving to the downside here in the short term, the month of May, as you guys can see, go on now. The developing month of May. Staying above 17 cents is very bullish. That's very good. Staying above 17, 18 cents, very bullish. Starting to climb back up, get above the point of control at 22 cents. Value area highs at 26. But if we lose that 18, 17, this next target here, 14 cents, is probably the more logical target if we keep going to the downside, which I don't expect unless, more bad news starts coming out with Alex or just the altcoins start taking a bigger dip to the downside, which I don't expect. I do expect in altcoin season, whether it's mini or the largest we've ever seen, definitely take advantage of it. The altcoin season is definitely going to take advantage of coins like this that have been dropping for some time. Alex Costa bought Tucker Carlson today. The videos on TikTok and YouTube are funny, kind of like South Park, but political. Oh yeah, Alex Costa's been all about the memes lately. Naked and horizontal. Maybe if you're a woman. Good one, Mark. Smart Maxwell says dot uni XRP API 3 quant Myro poo Kake new pitbull buy these list and thank God after the bull run. Guys, actually that reminds me, if you guys want me to rate your portfolios, start dropping your portfolios into the chat, right? Start dropping your portfolios into the chat and I'll let you know what I think about your portfolios. If I can't get to them, make sure you join the Discord, right? Make sure you join my Discord. It's free to join. If you want to join the premium section, you can. You don't have to. But join my premium section, and then in the altcoin chat, right, you can definitely drop your altcoin portfolios, and I will review them live on the show. So if you want me to do that, definitely do that right now in the chat. You can drop that in the chat. And if you don't want it to be done right now, or if I missed it, right, if you dropped it and I missed it, just drop it in the Discord. I will catch it, and I will do it on the next live stream. Let's go back over here. Let's see here. Caspa is my biggest bag by far. Dude, Caspa, I'm waiting for Caspa to run, bro. Caspa, come on, Caspa. Caspa runs, bro. This thing is going to make money. I mean, I think $1 Caspa is very, very possible. $1 Caspa is very, very possible. You don't have to list them all if you have too many. If you have too many, you don't have to list them all. Just list the good ones. List the ones you want me to go over or whatever. Should check out 1inch. Seriously, not a bad buy. 1inch is an interesting one, but their tokenomics aren't that great. And they've always been like kind of an underperformer. Like I feel like they should have performed a lot better last bull market, a lot more this bull market. Their marketing is also terrible. They have like no marketing, which is really preventing them from like getting out there and doing something. But 1inch is definitely something that for dexes and stuff like that, being an aggregator on dexes, very, very good utility to use 1 inch. Let's see here. Redman says number 2 AKT. Is that a Akash? I'm pretty sure that's Akash. Yeah, Akash Network. I've never gotten into Akash Network. A lot of people are very bullish on Akash. Has done very well, obviously, in the last year. I got to do more research on Akash. Number 3 is Injective. Injective is also another one that did very well. I am pretty bullish on Injective. Had a massive pullback because it just had a very aggressive run earlier in later part of last year, earlier this year, with especially with the airdrop season and everybody was staking Injective for the airdrops. Once the airdrop season kind of died out, Injective had a massive pullback, filling up that void of a lot of levels that it didn't retest. So very, very bullish on Injective. I think Injective can do very well here in the long term as well. One of the bigger projects on the Cosmos ecosystem. Very, very important project on the Cosmos ecosystem. I'm sticking Injective on Hydro Protocol. Let's freaking go, baby. Making that money work for you. That's what I'm talking about. Putting your assets to work. Chris says Jupe Cake 1-inch with Trump Cat 1, Pith Matic AVAX Injective. I think those are all great picks. I don't know anything about Trump Cat 1. With obviously it's a meme coin, but it's a larger cap meme coin. So it's been definitely running. Definitely, depending on when you got in, with has definitely either made you a lot of money or still has potential to make you some money. Matic's been very flat, very dead in the water. Matic has barely moved all year. If we look up at Polygon, probably one of the most underperforming cryptos so far, down 19.5% in the year. Literally hasn't done anything, but could do a lot better now with the ETF approval. Could definitely do a lot better. Let me see here. Cake also on BNB. Cake is very good for DeFi. Lots of things happening on Pancake Swap. DEX tokens always do pretty well. Cake is definitely going to do well. Jupe, obviously another DEX on Solana. Pith, an Oracle for an Oracle alternative to Chainlink, has been doing very well. I think is going to continue doing very well. I have a price prediction out there for Pith. AVAX, very bullish on AVAX. I think AVAX is going to easily be $200. Easy $200 on AVAX. Dollar cost averaging to Ethereum is good. 100%. Dollar cost averaging in general, long term to build your portfolio is always good, especially in the bear market. The bear market is when you do the most buying. Let's keep tapping those likes, guys. Let's keep tapping those likes. Let's get 5,000 likes. We got to 1,000. Let's freaking go. Let's get 5,000 likes next. Let's get 5,000 likes next. Long-term dollar cost averaging has been the most successful thing I've ever done in my portfolio, building my portfolio. Right. That's why I was talking about this whole chart was I didn't have a job. I got a job. I invested in my education. I got a better job. I reduced my expenses. I saved the money. I built my portfolio and I bought and I bought and I bought and I bankrolled myself to continue buying and buying and buying and buying over the years, being able to build a nice fat portfolio. And now I'm making that portfolio work for me and putting it to work. So it's the most successful thing to do. Trading is cool and everything else is cool, but those are all add-ons. Those are all add-ons later on, skills that you can learn later on. But when starting out, dollar cost averaging is the way. Traders can hate on it every single day, but dollar cost averaging is the way. And yes, there is the right way to dollar cost average, and there is the wrong way to dollar cost average. There's definitely wrong ways to do that. Let me see here. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Algorand, XLM, XRP, Boson protocol. I remember looking at Boson. It looked pretty cool. Rain, I don't know anything about. Kizuna, I don't know anything about. Axon DAO, very bullish on that, obviously. Genesis DAO, Genomes DAO, very good. AIT, good. Ondo, good. CTF, is that Conflux? CTF, I don't know what CTF is. Just a couple. I like all of them. Obviously, I'm not a fan of Algorand, XLM, or XRP, but they can still do decent. They can still do something, especially if XRP wins his lawsuit case, finally gets out of it or whatever. I definitely see the 2200 coins or whatever, the ISO coins, eventually doing something. Not fantastic, but they definitely can, and I definitely think they're going to do well. Somebody else says IOS, very bullish. IOS has done extremely well, dude. If you got into IOS in the bear market, whoo, baby, you are printing money. Up 4,400% in the last year, bro. In the last year. So killing it if you got early. Ondo, LCX, good. QI, which is Benki, which is a DeFi play. On Avalanche, very bullish. Algorand, like I said, not one of my favorites, but can definitely do well. Uh, Solana, they definitely has done a massive run, continues going to keep running. GLM, what's GLM? GLM, Golem, Golem. Don't know anything about that one. Jasmine has been pumping a lot. A lot of people always trade Jasmine. I don't hold Jasmine. Don't really have any thoughts about Jasmine. It's just pretty much like a pumponomics token. Alf, Alf is another good one. I missed out on Alf, man. I missed out on Alf. Big run on Alf. 900% the last year, which is mineable. VeChain, yep, I think VeChain's a sleeper. Bitcoin, obviously. Dext T, I don't know what Dext T is. Dex Tools. Dex Tools has its own token. I didn't know that. I never knew Dex Tools had their own token. Even though I use Dex Tools all the time. XLM, not a fan, but I'm sure I can do it well. And then ACS, Access Protocol. Don't know anything about that one either, but very interesting picks. Very good. I'm disappointed at Render. I didn't make any money. Render, don't know when you got into Render. I still think Render is going to go a lot higher. I have a price prediction video out there for Render. It's on my YouTube channel. Let me see here. If you scroll back a few months, my Render price prediction is back around 3 months ago. Posted it 3 months ago. I think Render can definitely go a lot higher, but it all depends when you got in, right? Obviously, if you got in a lot lower, it's going to make you a lot more money. But I definitely think Render can do maybe like another 4x potentially from where we're at right now, give or take, which is still good money. Maybe even goes higher. It can, my price predictions are very conservative, very low ended price predictions because I don't like making the moon bath. It's very easy to do moon boy math, right? But I don't like doing that. So I like to keep it very conservative. So 4 or 5x from where we're at right now is very possible for Render, in my personal opinion. But that being said, right, if you're trying to get money from the Nvidia thing, that's just wasn't going to work. It's just you got to make sure you're buying on the big dips, bro. You got to buy on the big dips. AVAX, very bullish on AVAX. Near is another one that I'm very bullish on. Near protocol, I'm looking to scoop up some Near, bro. I want this thing to drop below $5, give or take. I'm going to be buying a fat bag of Near. I think Near is going to do very well here. How high can IMX go? IMX immutable. I don't have a price prediction for immutable. It's sitting at a $3.6 billion market cap. It's one of the largest crypto gaming coins out there. Let me go take a look at their tokenomics. I forget what they look like. So here, 74% circulating supply. They got 1.4 billion in supply circulating. Their total supply is 2 billion. I mean, crypto gaming hasn't really pumped. Crypto gaming hasn't really pumped yet. It had a little bit of run back in November of 2023, but it hasn't really had a massive run at all. See, IMX has had a lot of inflation because even though the price probably hasn't hit a new all-time high yet, nowhere near an all-time high. All-time high was $7, practically $8. The market cap is already at a way higher all-time high. And what does that tell me? That tells me that there was massive inflation. Yeah, you see, down here, back when they hit its all-time high in 2021, market cap was only 1.75 billion. We're already way above that. We're double that. And we topped out around almost 5 billion in 2024 on the top of the market of altcoin season in March, right? So there was a lot of inflation to this coin. So am I going to see a $7 immutable? Probably not. Probably not, because at the top here we got it to like $3 and $3.50, give or take, at the top of this altcoin rally. I don't suspect this thing to hit like crazy new all-time highs. I don't. Maybe it does, but I don't. I think it's had a lot too much inflation in its supply. But I still think it's going to do well. A coin can do very well and not hit a new all-time high. So don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to break anybody's dreams here. How high can Ondo go? I got a price prediction video out there for Ondo. If you guys want to go check that out, definitely greatly appreciate it. Really supports the channel. Go check out my Ondo price prediction right here. You might be a little disappointed. It might be conservative. It might do a lot higher than what my bullish price prediction is there. And and I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but you just never know. I like to keep it conservative. I like to keep it conservative. But it definitely could do at least 5x from where we're at right now. At least a 5x from where we're at right now. And Proppy is another very good one on the real world asset sector. Proppy, man, this thing held up its price extremely well when the market topped out, doing extremely well. It came back down 29% in the month, up 549%. Real world asset, real estate, crypto, very bullish on this as well. Market cap is 224 mil. Obviously, a lower market cap. Got to do your own research, manage your own risk at these things. Audius, look at Audius, man. Audius up 30% today. Let's go. Audius up 30%. Let's freaking go. That's really good for Audius. I haven't seen that crypto in a while, in a good minute. Let's see here. DYP, Ondo, Anchor, Link, VeChain, Arrow. Those are all really good picks. DYP is one that I've been asked about a few times. Don't own it or anything like that, but I think it's very interesting. Ondo, obviously, I like it a lot. ANKR. Which one is this one? Which one is this one? I think this is. I got confused with a different one. I don't know if I know what this is. Build any Web3 project with leading performance, fastest, most reliable connection to Web3. I don't know what this project is. Oh, it's a DeepIn, world-class DeepIn to power your projects. Okay. Interesante. Very interesting. DeepIn is going to be a very strong narrative, very strong narrative in this bull market. Link, obviously, I think is doing extremely well. I bought a nice bag of Link throughout this mini altcoin bear market. I think Chainlink is going to do very well. And obviously Arrow, like I said before, I think is going to do very well. Better than catching shrapnel. Wouldn't mind buying shrapnel. Shrapnel is a crypto gaming token for what you call it, for AVAX. AVAX. It's kind of like a Call of Duty, but for AVAX, built on the AVAX ecosystem. Very cool game. Obviously, crypto gaming coins are usually sometimes kind of wonky. Their tokenomics are really bad sometimes because they're like those play to earn games. But overall, building out things like Call of Duty on the blockchain is always very bullish, very cool. So in the short term, when crypto gaming does have a pump, obviously this is a very small market cap, 27 million, very high risk play. But when altcoin crypto gaming does have a rip, I do expect alt crypto gaming to have a very nice pump, and shrapnel could be part of that for sure. Let's see here. Anchor is DeFi infrastructure. Interesante, TY. Very interesting. Good looking chart. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Let's take a look at Anchor's chart here. Anchor, USDT. Very nice chart, man. Look at the legs on this thing. Been a nice little range up here. You guys can see here since freaking March 5th, we've been in this nice range up here. Very nice. Point of control, sitting above 5 cents, value area high, 5 cents and a little bit more than 5 cents, 5.74. Nice consolidation up here. Freaking TikTok. Very nice consolidation here for Anchor. Very nice. Yeah, definitely going to be keeping a closer eye on that one. How to buy IO.net coin? I have no idea. Can you check out Nami on DEX tokens? I'm not going to be diving into like crazy meme coins or anything like that. IVL is a sleeper. Yeah, IVL, Illuvium. I got a price prediction video for Illuvium, one of the first price predictions. I think this thing's going to do very well. Up 4.3% today, 19% of the week, sitting at $97 right now. I definitely think this gets closer to $1,000 by the end of this bull market. Definitely think it gets a lot closer, potentially even above $1,000 by the end of this bull market, especially if we have a fat freaking crypto gaming run. Definitely think this thing's gonna run. This thing is very, very underrated. And they actually have their whole game out. They have their game out this bull market. They've got it out. The people I've played it already. They're making updates to it. Last bull market, it got well over 1,000, well over $1,000 price point. Well, obviously they had a smaller supply as well. Their supply overall is very small. I think it's like 14 million or something like that. Very small supply in general, which helps with the price depreciation. But obviously that circulating supply has increased throughout the bear market. But nonetheless, I still think we can hit like $1,000 on this thing. Definitely is going to do very well with the crypto gaming run. Do you think ETH will retrace and come down a little before taking off like Bitcoin? Could be, man. Could be. If we jump back over to the Ethereum chart here for a second. If we jump back over to the Ethereum chart here, where is Ethereum at? We kind of already had that little bit of a retest, right? Like, look at this. On the daily, we had a freaking massive Doge, Darth Maul wick all the way to the downside and to the upside. If we jump down to the 4 hour, you see it in red. Jump down to the 1 hour, right? You see this massive wick down here. See it a little bit better here on the 15-minute, right? But this is a reversal. This is an SFP. This is a swing fail pattern of when you come to this level, you grab liquidity and then you come right back up. Holding above this level of 37,700 is very, very bullish for for Ethereum. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of the asset. For Ethereum, and coming towards this point of control here of 4,000 is very, very bullish as well. Overall, right? We were in this, you know, massive bullish flag that it was forming for the longest, right? If you measure it out, if you believe in patterns playing out, right? This measures out to be about $5,600, maybe even 6,000 flat, right? It's not going to be a straight shot up, right? We definitely can see a lot of choppiness, right, on the way up there, right? It's not going to be a straight shot up, but can we come down to 3,500, 3,400 potentially? Who knows? We'll see how these ETFs go for the Ethereum, but I think overall it's very bullish. I think the Bitcoin ETF made Bitcoin pump really fast, really quick. And obviously, we had a massive dump on the Bitcoin ETF because of the fact that Bitcoin already had such a massive run up to the upside way earlier, months ahead of time before the ETF, because everybody was anticipating the ETFs for so long for Bitcoin. For Ethereum was kind of the opposite. Even though we got rumors of an Ethereum ETF earlier on in February, March, then we got hit with freaking Ethereum is under investigation of being a security, yada yada yada. All the hopes, all the hopes of the Ethereum being launched, the Ethereum ETF being launched, kind of went down. Ethereum went into this massive consolidation price point, right? Because everything peaked out here around March 12th, and then we went to this massive consolidation. Now we've broken out of this consolidation, entering this ETF approval that all happened out of nowhere. So not a lot of time for the price to bake in or really have a massive run from it. So when these ETFs start trading and they start buying up Ethereum, I think Ethereum can rip very fast to the upside. The question becomes is when are they going to start trading? Watch out on the top layer one cryptos. We might want to catch up to ETH. Watch Atom. Atom is a very good one, very underrated. Dot, we were talking about it earlier in the show, also very underrated. XRP, I'm not a fan of. Do I think XRP can do something? Yeah, potentially. Maybe it can hit like $3 to $5, but that'd be like the most bullish I can imagine XRP doing. Because XRP, even though everybody's all about XRP, guess what? Ethereum was the second one. Ethereum was the second ETF. We ain't got no XRP ETF yet. What is a manageable amount of projects to have in a portfolio? Whew, what a good question. What a good question. A manageable amount, man, that really depends on you. But obviously, it all depends on how much capital you have. But I wouldn't want to be, I currently hold more than 10 projects. But when I started, I spent the first couple of years having less than 10 projects in my portfolio and just really dollar cost averaging. It was Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano. What else was I buying? Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let me go look over here on Chainlink, Litecoin. Let me see here. What else was I buying? I was literally buying like a handful of projects. There were other ones that I sold off that I don't remember now. But literally just a small handful of projects, and that was just dollar cost averaging, loading up on those projects, building up the biggest bag possible. I have 5 major coins and then 5 that I consider long shots. Yeah, man, managing risk is everything about crypto, and about being successful at investing is managing your risk. How much risk are you putting on the money you're deploying, right? If you're putting extremely high leverage risk on it, and I don't mean leverage by like trading leverage, it's just like you're putting the majority of your money into meme coins, extremely low cap cryptos, right? You have a lot of risk that most likely those are going to go to zero. That being said, now if you manage that with 50% of your portfolio becoming putting that into Ethereum, top 5 coins like Ethereum, Solana, AVAX, Cardano, freaking Bitcoin, things like that. You have definitely managed your risk a lot lower, because those cryptos are already blue chip cryptos that are long term. They're not going to rug pull. They're not going to fucking 100x, but they're definitely going to maybe do 2, 3, 4, potentially even 5x at most, right? Especially it depends on your price point of when you get in from the bottoms in the bear market and all this stuff. So it's all very relevant depending when you get in. Uh, Market did not move what everyone expected. Definitely, the Ethereum did not move the way everybody expected it to move. But at the same time, not 100% surprised that we didn't just get a massive rip to the upside. Because if you do, right, if you get a massive rip instantaneously on the Ethereum ETF, the ETFs can't buy. The ETFs can't sell it, right? The ETFs don't want to buy in at 6,000, 7,000. Not that they won't, they will buy $6,000, $7,000 Ethereum, but they don't want to start there, right? They want to start low so that they can manage their portfolios long term, and they want to buy it at 3,000, 4,000. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of games being played in the background right now. That's why the Ethereum price was whipping back and forth, getting all these traders liquidated. Like, look at this thing, man. Look at this. Massive whipping back and forth, right? We freaking ran up to 3,900. We came all the way down to 35. So everybody that was long and didn't take profits got liquidated, I'm sure, right? And then people that were here shorting, instantly this thing pumped back up to 39 again, liquidating all everybody that was going short, right? And it's just like whipping back and forth. And that's how the market, plays you. 75% of my portfolio is in the top five, in the 5 top 10 coins. Let's freaking go, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's good risk management right there. Very good risk management. Guys, like I said, if you guys want to join the Crypto Citadel, my free Discord, definitely go do so. The link is in the chat for the YouTubes. Let me get it over here for my TikTokers as well. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. So if you guys are on TikTok, you guys want to get into my Discord, definitely click on that link. Appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in there and doing that, because it helps out. It builds the community. I'm all about building community, building long-term, team members that are looking for education, looking to grow their portfolios, looking to work together to, find the best information out there, the alpha, and just always communities where it's at, bro. Communities is where it's always at. So I appreciate every single one of you guys joining in here to my show. You could be anywhere, but you are here today. Like always, I'm Blockchain Crusader, Crusading these blockchains. Hit that subscribe, hit that follow, drop a comment, go watch my videos. It really helps out the algorithm to get my videos out there flowing. If you're watching them, make sure you drop a comment, make sure you drop a like. It really, really helps. And it's free. It's free to do. And if you want to become a member of the show, definitely do so. It definitely helps out as well. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to become part of the Discord, Crypto Citadel, learn how to make your money work for you, learn how to create wealth and make your crypto cash flow, you definitely can do so as well. There's a premium section in the Discord for that, which costs you 50 cents a day. 50 cents a day to invest in your education and how to make your money work for you and make your long-term assets in crypto cash flow. So guys, I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Until next time, see ya.